Be Still, How to Heal and Grow by Winslow Eliot, read by the author. Part 1. Introduction. As a young child living in Greece, I would take my little red chair outside so I could watch the busy ants working in and around their extraordinary ant hill. The long line of ants would eventually become completely still in my vision, even though each individual ant was moving. How strange, I thought. When I was a teenager, living on the edge of Ashdown Forest, where A. Milne wrote his poems and books, I would spend as much time as possible in the woods, doing nothing, as Christopher Robin so perfectly called it. Through reading and rereading Winnie the Pooh, I learned about the dichotomy of inner and outer worlds, and that they are one and the same. Many decades later, I found myself at a crossroads, even though outwardly there were not many signs of this. All my life I'd been a writer, mainly of novels, and now I was working hard on the third book in a mystery series. I was finding it increasingly difficult to tap into the flow of creativity that I'd come to rely on. My teaching profession, which brought in necessary income, was becoming more stressful and less fulfilling. My mother had recently died. My father was in his mid-90s and would die soon. My grown children were both far away. My marriage was okay, but my restless dissatisfaction with my life was taking its toll on it. I'd been interested in metaphysical subjects like tarot, astrology, and palmistry since I was a teenager. These were lifelong hobbies, and it had never occurred to me that my love for metaphysics could be anything more than a hobby. One day, as I was browsing some hand-reading sites online, I stumbled upon a palmist, Peggy Arvidsson, who was offering a 3-hour online workshop for finding your soul's purpose. On a whim, I signed up. The course was rich with information and the group small and lively, but increasingly I felt that the other participants' roadblocks and challenges seemed to me freeing and interesting, even exciting, compared to the fog I was coated by. At one point, Peggy asked me, as she studied photographs of my handprints that I'd sent her, what my passion really was. I felt as though I were falling into a vast hole of nothingness, as I surprised myself by saying, I want to do nothing. I want stillness. I want to wake up in the morning with absolutely nothing to do, nowhere to go, no one to talk.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?